Hi, I'm Riley Zobel, and today I will be discussing how the media, specifically television, affects the way we think, speak, and behave. The media changes how we view everyday life, whether we're aware of it or not. In our society today, we are constantly flooded with information affecting how we behave, what we believe, and how we see the world. This could be through social media like Facebook and Twitter, news channels like CNN and Fox News, and even video games. Specifically, I'll be looking into the cultivation theory, which examines the long-term effects of television on our everyday thought. The creator of cultivation theory, George Gerbner, explains that the primary proposition of cultivation theory is the more time spent living in the television world, the more likely we are to believe that the actual social reality aligns with the reality portrayed by the television. More simply put, those who spend more time watching TV are more likely to see the real world through a TV lens or through what the media perceives. I think it's important to be aware of this so we're not brainwashed into thinking and believing whatever the media wants to perceive to us, which is usually a more dangerous and violent society. This theory focuses on the content being portrayed by the media and the influence that it has on each specific person. That is, you can never really know how media is going to affect a specific person. This happens to be my favorite theory because I always thought that media affected the way that we acted when I was young. I actually went around thinking this constantly growing up with all boy cousins and older brother. I believe that TV had a big impact on how people acted. TV and definitely video games. And I always took note of this since I was a young girl. My main example is that of my older brother who watched TV every day after school. He's about 9 years older than me and would watch my younger sister and I for about 3 to 4 hours Monday through Friday after school. The shows that we watched ranged from The Simpsons to Law and Order SVU and a lot of local and Chicago news channels, which is where we're from. What I found to be interesting was that even if he wasn't completely focused on it, which was often, the television would still be on, no matter what we were doing, whether it be making dinner or a snack, hanging out with another friend, or helping my sister and I out with homework, like math homework. So many years later, to the present time, my brother lives in northern Chicago, owns 2 guns in his home, has video cameras around the outside of his house, front and back doors, and is a member of his neighborhood watch club. This is a huge example of how the media shapes our thoughts and how we behave. This specifically is called mean world syndrome and is defined as a cynical mindset and general mistrust of others due to media exposure. And this occurs mainly with heavy TV viewers, which is about 4 or more hours of TV a day. So that's what we did for 5 days a week for about 8 years. Of course we would be affected by it. You see, because my brother was constantly watching the television or having it on in the background, his subconscious was still registering the information that was being said. This is what's known as mainstreaming. Mainstreaming is defined as the tendency for heavy viewers to perceive similar cultural dominated reality to that pictured in the media, although it is different actually from reality. Heavy TV viewers, such as my brother, accept most things on TV as representative of their society, and this is exactly what happened over the many years of TV viewing. Hearing the news, specifically in the Chicago area, the media generally covers a lot of violence and crime that happens in the city. I was unaware of the effects of this as a child, but after learning about this theory in detail and the effects it has on certain people, it's easy to see the way my brother views the world and why he does believe this in all of this. Because my brother sees the violence daily, even if he's unaware of it, he has a perception that Chicago is a dangerous place and he needs to protect his family from the dangers perceived by the media. The most important thing I think that we can take away from this is that the media, specifically TV, affects how we think. And it is from the terms that we talked about above that our world is shaped into whatever the media wishes to perceive to us. So I think it's always important for you to use outside resources, not to be biased in what you listen to television-wise or news channel-wise, and to be sure that you're hearing the facts. Cultivation theory is more relevant, I believe, today than ever before. And it's because of this that is important to be aware of and knowledgeable about the information that you're getting. Thank you.